Well, yep, we're right in the middle of the Spirit Experiment at Hillside Wesleyan Church, where many of us are trying to live 30 days, trying to submit ourselves, trying to feel the nudge, to bend to the nudge of the Holy Spirit prompting in us in our life, and talking about it on Sunday mornings as well in our sermon series, giving people a chance to share a little bit of their stories and how it's going with their Spirit Experiment. And this last Sunday, someone shared a story that they felt through their prompting to do something, to reach out, and it didn't produce the results she hoped. In fact, it just brought more pain. And yet, she did feel that prompting. She felt like it was the right thing to do. She felt like it was God inspired. And that's the thing, maybe sometimes we don't hear the Spirit right. We maybe thought it was the Spirit. It was not. But in this case, and in many other cases, we have to also acknowledge very strongly the possibility that just because it didn't go the way we wanted it to go, or didn't turn out that day like we hoped it would, that it wasn't as prompting. And I think that's the tricky part about all this, right? That story blessed many people Sunday morning. And it made an impact on basically about 60 people who were there. And that in itself was, maybe the reason why God prompted her to begin with. That's the thing with all this is we conjure up the ideas of what should be the result. We start to formulate what should be the end of the story after we are led by the Spirit. But God is in charge, not us. And so he may just be planting seeds, or maybe he's using it for a different purpose than what we thought it would be used for. But nevertheless, that story was helped us all who heard it last Sunday morning, and it gave us encouragement and hope, even in the midst of not being the joyful, wonderful rainbow story that a lot of us like to hear in church. But it ministered to us. So I encourage you, keep the faith, keep the Spirit Experiment alive. Say the prayer on the back of the card, and it looks like this. Say that throughout the day. And we'll keep pressing on and sharing stories and encouraging one another, and talk about what it's like to live in the Spirit Experiment and following God's nudges and leading throughout the day. Have a great week. We'll see you on Sunday.